Yo everyone, we're back with Trails Through Daybreak. Got some nice art of Aaron there, so I just wanted to start from the title screen this time. And we are right back to it. So, I realized last time that I recorded, the amount of stuff that I left in of just talking to NPCs might be a bit ridiculous. And, I think I'll continue to do it for like new areas and whatnot. But on returning to places, I think I'm gonna pick out whichever ones stand out to me the most, and I'm just going to like pause the recording and leap to talking about them and then skip out a lot. Basically, like in this place, for example, the NPCs that stood out the most to me are like the three over here, those two like police officers, and maybe like the lady at the front. The lady that knows Van inside the shop. I think those are the ones that like stood out the most for me, because this game has a metric butt tons of NPCs that have names and whatnot. Like we have even like someone like Agnes's friend here. But if I did literally every single one of them on camera, it would take up like a good 5 is generous. It would take up like 10 whole episodes of this entire LP, and that is a bit crazy, so I'm not gonna do that. Some popcorn, what about a hot dog? Wow, really? I had no idea Calvardians did anything like that. It's true. In fact, I'll fill you on a little secret. I'm the one who came up with it in the first place. That's right, me! The great thing about popcorn is it's easy to eat and makes less noise than stuff like chips. Well, besides the popping part of the corn. Talking to the man behind all that. Hey, to burst your bubble, kiddo, but you can't believe everything you hear. Because I always ate popcorn ever since I started coming to the movies as a little brat, and I sure didn't come up with it.
Hey there, what'll it be?
We can at least get some caramel corn. Alright, let's go check out what we've actually got in the theater, though. Oh my god, this guy kind of stands out. Toki no Mi. Stayed for a long time because I could always trust them to show quality films, but as of late the only movies they show are sleazy films that rely solely on cheap and visceral shocks. It's disgraceful, I say. The most deplorable director of all is that Salvatore Gotti. His rise to fame boggles the mind.
The showing on screen 2 will soon begin.
Yeah, so I am gonna, all these people, it's my first time talking to them. So I don't really feel as bad about like, showing all this. But on future chapters and whatnot, NPC rounds, I'm not gonna bother with all that.
We have merchandise for the movie on sale at the shop.
Spirit Cinema, it's my pleasure to serve as your guide. I've been working here for 20 years, so I can go into considerable detail about almost anything film related. You've been working here for that long? So you must have started around when Orbital Films first started showing. That's right. As a matter of fact, I've been here since the theater itself was first constructed.
Thank you for your visit today.
In those days, films were largely similar to traditional theater, but they now possess a culture of their own. The landscape has changed too. The big three I get it, I'm trying to talk to people. Used to be the United Star, Orion Films, and Kowloon Pictures. But along the way, Vegas Films entered the reign, and since then we've had a wider variety of films to watch than ever before. Well, thanks for the crash course in film history, mister. Now I really want to learn about movies. Okay, let me just freaking zoom through all this, because I don't like being in here with all this, like, yada yada background talk. Buy your ticket first and then you watch a movie and never would have guessed. They do that so you can reserve a seat and also know which auditorium your movie will be playing in. Pretty much like hopping on a train. Pretty remote area, yada yada, unique comparison. Think of films as a theatrical, regardless we got yeah, like stuff like that. It's nice for me to read, but it's not really as interesting for the actual thing. So despite the fact that I'm keeping it in here, in the future, I would just read that on my own time and I would just cut it out. And they've got a whole 2 movies showing here. I like horror movies. They're pretty cathartic, as the grown-ups say.
Thank you for your visit today.
Kitty movies to me. I get what they do, but they're so boring. Cat B.
If you have a ticket, please proceed.
All it's waiting is making me want to go now. honestly, I can relate. Someone takes so long in the bathroom that you just have to go like, frick, I should go to the bathroom at this point. It's like if I'm gonna be waiting much longer, my metabolism's gonna catch up to me or whatever. Or maybe not metabolism, but you know what I mean. Bladder, I guess. I'll give her that, but if she can't see reality for what it is, she's cut it out to be a reporter. Oh, Marielle. Doi. This is actually kind of important. Are we gonna see her? Yeah, there she be. Tyrell News Service. Somewhat of a mentor for her for a time. She has a way of scaring me when she gets into trouble. What do you got to say again? Why do editors always choose to dump work on me right after a deadline? Do I just look like I have oodles of time to spare? I'm a journalist, you know, not some author writing the great Kelvardian novel. Fortunately, I don't think I'll be able to fix dinner for my sister tonight. What a bummer. Hello. Editors are all busy. All busy except for one. Hello. I was looking into the exact story that made the front page this morning. Oh well, no use crying over spilled milk. Just gotta go out there and find another story. It's a brand new day. Time to get to work. Oh, and I better see what Dingo's up to as well. Nothing keeps this girl down for long, does it? I feel sorry for Dingo for whatever she's got in store for him in the near future. Oh, I almost forgot. It's my turn to come up with an article for the culture section. It's not exactly the part of the paper I'm most interested in, but I'm sure I'll find something newsworthy if I nail the interview. Not even acknowledging our presence, eh? I see how it is. Dun da 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 da. Yada yada da zay. Random person up here, Jazeo. Heinous criminals to ever live on this continent. Demon of the Eastern Quarter. You know, this is like world building stuff. We can keep this in. I say this like I didn't literally just say that I'm keeping everything from this NPC round and then I'm cutting things after, like doi. Legendary assassin whose activities date back over 130 years. Okay. Democratic Revolution. Demon still lives. That is interesting to think about, actually. Codename. Don't talk about that in the book, which is a shame. Perfect crimes for perfect perpetrators. Man, if only I could read books in this game, wouldn't that be swell? We don't got those no more. We threw them to the frickin'. Oh, there's just a dude chilling here.
Hey there.
You people adjust to the new country. All right, talk to Lolo. Talk to. Oh, sorry. My throat is not enjoying this. Wait, what was that about? Sorry, this is a new country. I gotta make sure I'm actually taking that in. Going to have to leave El Same. Because of a job transfer at first, I was really worried if it was a good idea. Okay. Talk to the waitress. Macmillan Cafe. Very sensitive to smoke or sunlight. Interacting with customers probably comes from doing a bunch of part-time jobs up until this point. Beep-a-dap-a-doop-a-deep. Skip-a-dap-a-doop-a-deep beep beep beep. Kitty! Kageyoshi. Oh wow, I didn't realize this cafe had its own cat. That's cool. Meow. That's a funky meow. Can't say I've ever heard that come out of a cat before. He kind of reminds me of the cat from that one novel, now I think about it. Actually, as it happens, I named him Kageyoshi after that very same cat. He can be a peculiar feline, but he means well and serves as the mascot of our cafe, so please be nice to him. Aw. Meow. Oh, wait. Hello there, audience. It's good to see you again. And who do we have with you here with you today? Wait a minute. It's good to see you, Mr. Macmillan. These two people are from my workplace. He's my boss and she's my coworker, I guess you could say. Oh, you started working, have you? Good for you. I'm sure it'll make for a wonderful experience for you. Your coworker looks like she's from the Central East, yes? You should try some of our coffee. The beans we roast are quite popular and come straight from there. They're the real deal. Wow, that's awesome. Abby loves his coffee back home. I'll have to taste some of yours and see how it compares.
Well,
humbling. With so many people from all different walks of life come to this cafe. Original owner still ran it. They said Sheena, Derek, and her compatriots used to come here to discuss the revolution and their ideals. What the hell?
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
One. Be the one, be the one. Alright. Ashtana Chiku and Nayana Sanahikara. Alright. And now with that, I believe we have done everything aside side quests. Thank God. Hello, sir. Feel like I have a sharper eye for beauty after a good cup of coffee at the cafe. Someone from the Edith Girls collection, but everyone I've approached has been missing that special something. With a unique edge, then I'd be in business, alas.
Let me ask you something.
Yum. Hot damn, the local Spriggans got business with someone like me. Never imagined I'd cross paths with you guys. What can I do for you? Huh. Oh yeah, I recognize this woman. Nice. What can you tell us about her? I work as a talent scout. She's someone I had my eye on for some time. She used to be a fellow regular at my favorite cafe, and we'd run into each other there often.
Discover the inebriating
Oh my god, I don't give a shit.
Sober curious.
I'm curious about when you'll shut the fuck up. I tried recruiting her twice, but she turned me down both times. Said she wasn't interested. I see. Does that mean if we go to the cafe, we should find her? Probably not. She stopped coming about a month ago. I wouldn't pin your hopes on finding her there, unfortunately. Although in her defense, it's entirely possible she stopped going because of me. Maybe she just wanted to get me out of her hair. Dang, I thought we had a good lead. What are we gonna do? You might still want to talk to one of the servers there. They seemed pretty good friends. Who knows, maybe she'll be able to fill you in on whatever's happening to her. If you're interested, it's the Macmillan Cafe, just over there. I think we'll take you up on that. Thank you for sharing. Have a good rest of your day. At least we came away with something. Onto that cafe. Alright.
Let me ask you something.
You're asking if I know anything about the woman in that photo? Wait a minute, that's Jessica! You know her? Awesome, that saves us some trouble having to explain things. We've been looking for her. Her older brother's who's estranged, hired us to find her. She has an older brother? I had no idea she had such a complicated family life. How close would you say the two of you are? Pretty close, I'd say. Before I came here, I actually used to work at the Orbital Cafe over by the train station. That's where we first met. We were co-workers and became friends through that. Makes sense. Think we'd maybe find her there if we paid a visit. I doubt it. She quit working there about a month ago. She said she was staying within the city, but it sounded like she decided to move somewhere pretty far. I don't know why, but she must have had some reason for doing it. The way she described it, it seemed like her hands were pretty tied. She was actually a regular here at this cafe. I used to see her all the time. But once it was time to move, she said she wouldn't be able to come back here any longer. I haven't seen her since. And that was that, huh? Talks like that definitely sounds to me like she had something going on. Yeah, like she wouldn't have moved if she didn't have to leave. That's what I felt. The whole thing really bothered me, but she just smiled and brushed it off, so I chose to let it slide. Looking back on it, I think she tried to do that so I wouldn't worry about her after she left. This is getting pretty complicated. Do you know where she moved to? No, I don't. Sorry, I wish I did. All I know is that she's still somewhere in Edith. Actually, you know something. I bet Ilian over at my old Orbital Cafe might be able to tell you what's going on with her. He's the person who owns it. I think she went to him for advice a lot before she quit. You said his name's Ilian, and he's over at the Orbital Cafe? Got it, thanks for the tip. I guess we should go to Station Street next then. Ready to go? Back to station. Orbital Cafe. Back to Iota. Oh, what the hell? Someone's... Hold up.
Is that?
What's up?
Oh, is that... Did they recognize Anyas?
Oh, it's Agnes. She must be working today. Those two must be the ones she told me about, but she didn't mention that the guy's a total cutie.
Are these fellow members of maybe the student council?
Oh, I wish I had a fun part-time job like her.
Agnes has a job? Why is this the first time I'm hearing of it?
Besties tell each other everything, you know. What, you jealous?
Besties!
I'm just concerned about my friend, that's all. So what kind of job is it?
About
I
that.
think she said they investigate stuff for people. And apparently they're helping her look for something while they work. That's all I know. Honest.
It's
That's
someone
so
like that.
vague. Are you sure it's not shady?
I assure you, there's nothing to worry about.
Is that who I think it
There
is?
you are.
Yep, that's her.
How can you be so certain? Do you know something we don't?
When wouldn't she know something you don't?
You could say that. She came to me about working, and because she performs her duties so admirably, I told her she's free to do what she wants on her days off. But enough about that. Let's finish our business and return to school. I bought some excellent tea for you both to try.
Man, she sounds so different.
Nice. We've got to grab some scones to go with them.
Hold on! You didn't explain anything!
Well then. They call it an Orbital Cafe. Alright. Let's talk to you.
Let me ask you something.
Hey, you mind if we ask some questions? It's about the woman in this photo. We received a request from a young man asking us to look for his estranged sister, Jessica. We talked to Lucia about it. She directed us here. Do you happen to know where she might be living at the moment, or how we could get in contact with her? Her brother? Did he give you this photo? If you know anything at all, tell us. It'd be a big help. I'd love to help you, but unfortunately I don't know where she moved to. I'm really sorry. I wish I could have been of help. Oh, seriously? I don't think he's being completely honest with us. He might know something else about Jessica that he's not telling us. Let's start from the bottom. I'm a Spriggan, not with the police or the guild, and I don't do things their way either. We're pretty flexible, really. So, if you're worried about her, why don't you tell us what's going on? It'll probably be easier in the long run. So, you know then. Ain't got hard proof, but I got an idea. What's going on? I feel like I'm missing something. I'm not completely sure, but I think I know what Van's getting at. And if he's right, then we can't just keep ignoring this. I know you have your reasons for what you're doing, but if you don't tell us what's going on, then we can't help Jessica. Would you be willing to trust us? That's a good point. Fine, I trust you. But I don't really have a right to talk about it. I think it's better you hear it from the horse's mouth. What do you mean? I'll get in touch with Jessica and see if I can get you guys to meet up. You know what you're doing, so I leave the rest to you. Cool, no prob. Alright, at the cafe. Look at you, sounds like she's in the area. How about you take a seat and wait for her over there? I'll bring out some drinks. Thanks. Much appreciated. Didn't Jonas say we shouldn't talk to her? Is it really alright for us to meet her without reporting back to him? Plans don't always pan out in this line of work. And I ain't following his plan if this job turns out to go against my principles. Is this really what Spriggans are like? I don't know what's going down, but just in case there's like questions or something that I have to answer, I just want to make sure to save. Wait for Jessica. Yep, they're asking for confirmation, so it's gotta be someone important. Nice to meet you, my name is Jessica. I take it you're from Arkwright Solutions? I heard about it from Ilian. That's right, thanks for coming. Our client gave us a photo of you and we used that to find you. I want to go over a few things with you, but let's start with your family. We've met with a man who claims to be your brother. He's told us quite a fair bit about you. Does any of this ring a bell? I've never heard anything like that at all. I guess my parents could have hidden it from me this whole time. Should it be true, I would understand if they did, considering how delicate a matter it is. Okay, next question. You ever got a problem with someone taking photos of you without your consent? How did you know? Ah, that's it. Yes, I have. They've even sent the photos they've taken of me directly to my house. Is that why you chose to move away without telling anyone about where? Oh my god, now my cat's... Why is my cat going off? Hold up. Sorry about that, cat was being a bit weird. Pretty much. I actually started feeling like I was being followed about a month ago. The feeling just kept getting worse and worse over time. I was proven right once I started receiving photos and letters to my home address. That was why I asked my boss to help make my move discreet. I didn't feel safe going to the police or guild either for fear that I'd just anger him and make it all worse. Wait a second. Then the man who claimed to be your brother and gave us this job to begin with is probably the stalker she's been trying to shake this whole time. Dude was probably just bullshitting us right from the start, so we'd do a stalking job for him. What? You mentioned you have a photograph of me with you, didn't you? Could I see it? Yeah, it's not a problem. It's not a problem. No! How are we still trying to find me? I thought it'd be over after I moved. It's alright, Jessica. Please try and stay calm. Sorry for upsetting you like that. Still, I guess this confirms our suspicions. Our client here ain't Jessica's brother. He's the stalker who's been making her life miserable lately. Wasn't this the one where I either have a gray result or a chaos result? Oh god, if that chaos result is just... why don't we just let the guy know where she lives or something like that, and that's fucking wild. Can't believe it. I didn't even realize he was lying. We're on your side here, Jessica. Please don't worry about that. I got an idea here. Why don't you hire me so we can turn the tables on this asshole? What do you mean? Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting.
You do excellent work, Spriggan. You're really quick. I was expecting results, but not this quickly. Now, let's get to the chase. Where's my sister?
Yeah, about that. Just want to ask something before we give you a report. The cut to the chase. You've been stalking Jessica, right?
Oh my, really? This is all just a misunderstanding. I know I look suspicious snooping around and asking for a woman's place of residence like this. But I can assure you that I found that photograph amongst my father's possessions. Do you think I just found a picture of some random woman there? I wouldn't quite call myself a stalker for wanting to find the woman in the photograph.
No, you're not related to Jessica. We spoke with Jessica directly on top of verifying her family records with City Hall. We also found that Jessica moved recently because she was being stalked. Took up quite a lot of dirt on you too, buddy. This ain't your first rodeo. You were stalking another woman in a different district, yeah? Got arrested for it too, but they didn't have enough evidence to throw you in the slammer.
I made it clear you weren't to approach her. Why did you have to go get involved? And what do you care if I'm a stalker or not? You're a Spriggan. Isn't that what you do? Take jobs for people like me?
That's not...
I apologize for lying to you, really. It just felt like it would have made things easier for the both of us if I did. To be clear, I don't plan on harming Jessica at all. Not even after I find her address. Things went poorly with the last woman, but I am Jessica's family, or rather I will be. I'm destined to become her family.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm eagerly looking forward to doting on my dear, dear little sister.
You are a piece of work. This guy is being really creepy.
Let's get. Will you tell me Jessica's address? You can name your price.
Van. Well, on behalf of Arkwright Solutions, the answer is no. Any sweets will taste sour if I buy them with your damn money.
Don't joke with me! Worthless. Fine, I thought something like this might happen. I'm gonna fucking stab you, bitch.
Let me handle this. Rip.
Let go! Damn, Brad, I'll sue!
Finally got to do something. You can keep resisting, but I won't let go of you. She moved so fast I couldn't even see her. Yeah, she went off screen for that. Good job, Fairy. Thanks. So what now? Do we beat some sense into him? I know what I said earlier, but let's not. No need to get our hands dirty here. What should we do here, though? We've got enough evidence to throw him to the police and let him sort this one out. But on the other hand, I've also got plenty of dirt on him. I'd use it to scare him into never trying anything like this again. I put this to bed. Ooh, okay, so blackmail is how we get points for chaos, and hand him over to the police is... I forgot what we get, but you know what? Nah, fuck you. Blackmail, bitch. Might be best to use what I've got and blackmail him myself. I'd love to trust the cops on this one, but he might also get away with a slap on the wrist. For a chance that'll fix anything, so I gotta take matters into my own hands. Fairy, keep him down. Him and I are gonna have a little chat. Affirmative. Again, I got solid evidence to your stalking. Ran a background check on you too. You work for a real big name company, yeah? Tell you what, promise me you stay the hell away from her, and they don't gotta hear about this. You so much as even think about breaking that promise, though, and I'll break your life into pieces so tiny you'll never put it back together. Understood.
You think you can threaten me? Go ahead and see if any of it matters.
That's a shame. I guess we should head back to the office and transfer all files regarding this case to our computer. I'll start with compiling my records of this conversation and all other documents we gathered.
What? You did it!
Of course I did. I can't be too careless in this line of work, but if you think I'm bluffing, you're more than welcome to find that out the hard way.
Okay. Please, I'm begging you, don't say anything to my company. I'll stay with Jessica and swear.
Not sure we can trust what he says.
I'll sign a contract if you need me to. You can even bring a witness. The browser won't even get closer.
Yeah, I'd like it in paper. And look, I just so happen to have a suitable contract on me already. Go me, being so well prepared. Oh, nerd. Damn, she has like purple on her hair, or is that like a sign? Or like light from a sign? Watchful eye, Jonas's hands were freed to allow him to sign the contract. Stop stalking people and to never attempt to contact Jessica ever again. Yippee! Nope, that is just her hair. Damn. Are you okay, Jessica? You look pale. Man. You know, I was kind of expecting if I took certain routes that other characters would just kind of feel like the other members might not be too big of fans of it, but no, Agnes was all about that business. She was on that shit. Yes, I'm fine. Besides, I was the one who wanted to listen in on everything. Again, thank you so much, everyone. I feel like I can finally go back to being safe in my day-to-day life again. You got that contract now, so it should be alright. I think that the guy's too chicken now to try anything ever again. But we'll keep an eye on you for a little longer still, just to make sure you're safe. Yeah, I hope this will help alleviate your concern. Goodness, that is reassuring. Alright, I'll make sure to forward your fee later. Thanks again, you all, for everything. Man, that one sure was a pain. I'm feeling all stiff, but I know what Loyle might fix me right back up. I suppose we can make a quick stop after this. What a strange experience. Dumping your client that way is unthinkable for a Jaeger. But knowing he's been dealt with makes me feel so much better. I still have a lot to learn about how a Spriggan works. Feel free to take notes if you gotta. I agree with the sentiment. I've learned so much myself already. Alright, everyone, let's keep it up and finish up all our other tasks.
Mission accomplished. Great job, you guys.
That was awesome.
More deposited.
2.5k. Chaos points, let's go. Link up. Damn, that got a lot. We've got something over here. What is this? Oh, is this right, another side quest. Sure. Let's go Riverside. Let's go to the midpoint. Should get us to where we need. Save one more time, never know what you're gonna run into. Actually, I need to change the... I'm lucky, good that I did that, because I almost forgot to change the difficulty back before we got into a fight. I heard something from the room ahead of us. There's people inside. Several people. Maybe it's... Almada? I hope not. No, I doubt it. Probably just exactly who we want to see here. Let's head in. Hello there, officers. How you liking this spot? Come by here often? Hope you found what you're looking for. I should be asking you that question. What's a punk like you doing in here? And you brought a child along this time. There is a police investigation underway here. Civilians are not allowed on the premises. Ah, come on, don't be like that. I just stopped by on a job. Guess you guys are looking for something too, huh? If you already know, then why are you asking? It's not like I'll tell you anything else either. Why don't you just go ahead and tell me what kind of job you're taking that brought you back here of all places? This doesn't have to be a questioning, though I don't mind taking you along to the station for an interview. Voluntarily, of course. Hey, whoa, hold up there. I ain't trying to pick a fight. We got our own business around here. What do you say I scratch your back and help you look for whatever it is you're trying to find? Who knows, maybe an outsider's perspective will help things along better than you could, Inspector. And of course, we'll tell you about anything we find. No secrets here.
I know we're asking for a lot, but please consider making an exception this time. Of course. We won't get in your way, Inspector. I can even go out and clean up the waterway monsters so that things are a little safer here.
As in, you're going to fight them. Damn it, kid, maybe let me handle this one. Anyway, please, you can trust me a little on this one. If supervision would make you feel better, you can always have someone watch us. You're shameless thinking you can come in and just ask me to trust you just like that. And yet the CID trusts you, if ever so slightly. I'd quite like to find out just what about you is worthy of that trust, assuming there's anything at all.
Can we go in then?
Yes, but if you so much as twitch in a suspicious way, I'll have cuffs on you before you even notice. Let us know if you find anything.
Thank you so much, Inspector.
Okay, excuse us then. Got a lot of places to check. It's a flyer for the taco stand.
Come to think of it, we met Giacomo right in front of that taco stand. I mentioned he was a regular there, usually on Wednesdays. Tacos. I could go for a taco right now. Wonder what I should get. Their menu's on the back of the flyer, yeah? I can't get it off. It's stuck to the wall and all I can lift is this corner. Oh, wait, hold on. Look, there's something written up in the corner here. Is this a code of some sort? You're right.
Good one there, Farida. Let me take a look. That is... wow. R4G6 B7 57Z1 P8 S10.
I have no idea what this means.
Yep, no clue either. This one's not going to be an easy one to decipher. We're going to need a key to decipher the code in the first place. Man, a taco flyer's a whack place to put a code on. Dude must have been real hardcore about his tacos to come up with something like this. He did go every week.
Yeah.
Isn't it nice to see you three having so much fun in our crime scene? Well, did you find anything? I'll remind you that tampering with evidence is a crime punishable by law, but you might just look nice behind bars and in a prison suit. Hey, cool it there. We were just about to show you. Take a look for yourself. Giacomo left some sort of code on here. I do see that something's written, but you're sure it's a code? Sure? No, not until I decode it anyway. Alright, guess you're not just talk then. Hate to see it, but you did help us in our investigation. Nice. If I get to earn a favor from the cops, then that's a win in my book. Found what I was looking for, so we'll be leaving now. Hold up, don't think you can play me for a fool here. I've got an idea as to what you're after. Let me ask you this. What will you do with it once you find it? Got no idea what you're talking about, Inspector. Don't play coy with me. We're all well aware Giacomo had a thing for collecting information for blackmailing purposes. We've so far been able to locate said information. It wasn't with any of his possessions. It's a safe assumption on our part that he might have had such info hidden somewhere in the city. That code might very well lead us to at least part of that information once solved. I know what you're on about, so let's not play any games here, Spriggan. Sorry, but I can't go tattling on a client. I got a job to do here and my own rules to stick by as a Spriggan. I have to put my client's wishes first and foremost. Whether it's in the best interest of the police or not, that's not really any of my business. Alright, but I'll be keeping an eye on you, and making sure you don't use Giacomo's secrets for anything problematic. You do, and I'll be more than happy to be the one to throw you behind bars. I think that's as much justification as I need. Regardless, thank you for your assistance, Arkwright Solutions. I'll pray to the goddess that you continue being this cooperative with the police in the future. Yeah.
Sorry for bothering you, and thanks. Thank you for your assistance too, Inspector.
Okay, still not sure this code's gonna take us to wherever this blackmail book is, but we gotta keep at it. Nothing else really caught my eye on this hideout. I don't think we're gonna find anything else, even if we keep looking. Worst comes to worst, we can still check his other hideout. It'd be real swell if we could figure things out here. I didn't see any more hints, I don't know what to do. In his hideout or something, there was a sofa, the liquor bottles, several containers. Found the taco joint. Hell, the code itself is on the flyer. Back to Riverside, Riverside. Alright, there was nothing else here, it was just that. I guess I checked the right thing first or something. Which, I mean, hey.
Go, go, go!
Not gonna see me complain about it. Onwards and downwards.
Oh, good stuff right here. The very best.
Taco stand from the flyer. Well, whatever. Might as well make an order while we're here. Wait, no freaking way.
Oh, you're right. So that's what it means. Did you figure something out? I think the menu itself might be our key. You'll find the answer if you use the portion after the no slash.
On the menu?
I don't get it.
Why not give it a try? Good chance as any. It's really straightforward if you could figure out the trick. Give it a shot. Okay, I'm definitely about to be asked about it, so I definitely want to go back for it. Alright. There it is. Take a picture of it, because I don't want to screw this up. Alright, here we go. What came after... Oh, shit. It says it right there. Never mind.
9 items on the menu. Red hot chili taco, green onion taco, and the veggie salad taco. Beef and garlic taco, cheesy taco, and the fiery fish taco.
Okay. Wait, huh? Horizon? What the hell? What does that mean? Okay. R4. Veggie salad, taco. This is gonna take me a bit. I'm gonna decipher this crap. Okay, I chose the second one. Fuck. Then go down a number
Of letters equal to the numbers next to that menu's item's first letter.
Oh, it was Horizon.
It's taco! I got it! It's a taco! The obvious answer from looking at the menu is that everything on it is a taco.
I mean, yes, but also no. Alright, now I've got to reload. Alright, what about this?
It's Horizon. You start at the first letter and go down each item a number of letters equal to the number. And take that letter.
You got it. Good job nailing it on the first try.
The power of parallel universes.
Wait, what?
Nothing. Well done, Fairy. That was easy.
But Horizon, huh? Next step is figuring out what that means.
The obvious answer would be the horizon, but that may be taking things too literally.
Beyond the horizon. Aha! It's the game 2 games from now.
No, I don't think that's it either, Van.
You can always just ask. Hey, mind if I ask you a quick question? What's the first thing that comes to mind if I say the word horizon? Horizon? Oh, I know.
Really? What is it?
No big deal, really. First thing to pop into my mind was the apartment building across the river. It's called Horizon Heim. Horizon Heim? The landlord stops by every now and then for some tacos. Hard to forget when they always complaining about all the vacancies in the building. Got it. Thanks for the hint. Giacomo might have heard the landlord complaining about all the vacancies. If he did, it makes sense he'd take advantage of the empty space to hide stuff.
Good idea. Wait, there's still some other stops that Giacomo could have used as hiding spots we haven't checked yet.
Yeah, let's go to that underground place in Station Street
You mentioned.
Whoops. Alright. So...
Heading to the objective.
Alright, back to the main part of town. Ah, yes. Back to here, eh?
A droplet of paradise.
Underground ruins. Yippee! Go to the depths. Alright, and we're probably gonna get a fight if it's in a place like this, I would assume. Even if it is a place we've already had a fight. Here we are. This is one of Giacomo's old bases.
Sure enough, it looks as though the police have already seized everything he left behind here. You never know. It's still possible they overlooked something.
My thoughts exactly. Let's give this place a good comb over and see if we can find clues as to wherever his blackmail notebook is. Guess I figured writing something on the floor would be too obvious. Let's try somewhere out of sight. Nope. I feel like a wall is way too simple, but...
Bricks are used as switches. I wonder if that could be the case here.
Only one way to find out. I don't think we can outright remove it, but we can at least shift it around a bit.
Oh, look, something's written on it. It says T203.
Oh, apartment. Put it back to how it was before, we think on it.
I think I got it. The other code was no, and if we put them together, it says note, like notebook. You're right. It doesn't necessarily mean that this leads to the book we're looking for, but they are connected. That's a good start. And I can't help but think that the 203 looks like a room number. Perhaps it could be referring to Horizon Heim, room 203?
Nice job, was thinking the same thing. Let's head back to Riverside and see if we're right. Alright? What are we doing? Here we are. So this is Horizon Heim.
After all our clues, I think room 203 is the most suspicious. Should we go inside?
I was thinking about that, but I don't buy that the hiding spot's the building itself. It's too easy. Giacomo was the careful type. Wouldn't have wanted people to see him coming in and out of the building.
Then it must be outside. But then what's the 203 about?
Figure it's gotta be this, right?
Oh, the mailbox. Interesting. The drop slot for 203 is covered by a transparent tape.
Yeah, probably because the room's not rented. However, the code suggested inside our little post box and took out the contents. Knew it. Here it is.
So this is the notebook we've been searching for. A worn leather notebook. It certainly looks like it.
Yeah, this thing's filled with personal info, photos, and newspaper clippings about all kinds of folk. No question, this is the blackmail material Jess talked about.
Where's Jess's page? Here it is.
Beneath the blue sky, as you and I sit listening to my strings, it occurs to me that these everyday moments with you mean everything to me. From ever letting you know the truth of my feelings, I shall abstain. More than just friendship, locked away in my heart they remain. Though they may overpower me, forever I shall be a part of the flowery man that owns my heart.
Is this a poem? No, these are lyrics. Oh, there's a comment. Taken from discarded notebook. These lyrics, though, they're nice and all, but what about this makes them blackmail material?
There's a photo here, too. Entering a business with a man's arm around his shoulder. Guilty and full of shame. At a glance, it looks like he got suckered in by some shop's barker.
No, really. All of this looks normal. What about this is blackmail? I'm not sure I'm right, but I may have an idea. Did you notice, Van? The song is talking about a man. Do you think that means...
Yeah, we're thinking about the same thing.
Oh, come on. Don't whisper to each other. I want to know what you're talking about.
We gotta run this by the client first. We don't got any proof anyway. Let's meet up with him and have him look at the contents of this notebook. Alrighty. And where are we going? Tyrell District. There we go. Go, go, go! Yep, ba deep. Hello, Jess. Took some doing, but we managed to track down Giacomo's little black book. We found the information concerning you on this page here. Could you take a look at it and confirm that this is what you want gone? Yes, this is it. This is the information about me that I absolutely don't want getting out at any cost. Is it alright if I tear out the page and photo and throw them away? Totally. Do whatever you want with them. They're yours now. Tear the notebook page and photograph into fine pieces. Whew. I think I'll rest a little easier knowing that stuff isn't out there anymore. Although, no offense if I'm being completely honest, I wish you guys hadn't ended up finding out about my circumstances. As for who those lyrics were about, well, I think I have an idea of who it might be. I'll say this, there are plenty of people like you who live out in the open these days. You shouldn't feel like you have to keep that bottled up. Yeah, I know that. It's not like I would really mind if people in society knew who I was. That's not what I'm worried about. I'm more trying not to ruin what I have with my childhood friends, if that makes sense. So if you guys could still keep all of that to yourself, I'd really, really appreciate it. Of course, it'd be bad for business if people thought they couldn't trust us with their personal details like that.
Absolutely. We promise we'll maintain the strictest confidentiality about your case. I don't really understand what you guys are talking about, but don't worry. We'll never tell anyone about you, no matter what.
Thank you. I'm sorry if I sounded like I don't trust you guys. I just needed that extra reassurance is all. Anyway, you guys can have that notebook back now. I'm not the only one in it, so I really shouldn't be the one to hold on to it. I'll let you guys figure out how to dispose of it, if that's okay. No problem. We're more than happy to handle that. I think that's it for me. Thank you guys so much for doing this. You don't know how relieved I am to have all that behind me. I'll deposit the money into your account soon. See you all later. Alright, now to take care of that notebook once and for all.
What a scary thing that notebook is. Are you planning to use it for yourself, Van?
I haven't really been talking much myself, but I really like the fact that it's just kind of like a... Like, you know, Van's like very like open about it. Just like, you don't have to really hide your identity like that, man. There's plenty of people doing that type of stuff out in the open nowadays. And then like, I don't know, it's an interesting approach to stuff like people's sexuality and things like that, and it's kind of like a very realistic type of way for someone to want to hide that, as to not like stir up things. You don't have to worry about that nearly as much nowadays. Usually I would say it's most commonly to have to hide that from like family and stuff like that, because, you know, generational gaps and things like that. But from childhood friends, they'll probably be accepting, I would assume. No way. Considering how Giacomo must have sourced that info, keeping it would be asking for nothing but trouble. I'm turning over to the cops. It'll be a good way to get them to owe us a favor. Digging up something as valuable as this.
It's always give and take with you, Van, isn't it?
From there, the party did exactly as Van suggested. As it was delivered straight to Inspector Dazwani, who would know exactly what to do with it.
Mission accomplished.
Ba-boom.
Great job, you guys.
Love to see it.
To SP.
Mirror deposit confirmed.
There we go. Gray and Chaos. Some extra points. I actually have the least in law. I'm a very well-balanced individual. I can't smell anything out of place now. This would be a good time for a break, then we can take it easy after that. One additional free time point has been added. Time Lord. What's that? Can be done with at specific timing, acquire an additional free time. Alright, well, not really much else for it. I think it's probably about time for us to take care of that. Nothing else? Alright, didn't really have anything else, so...
What's next?
I don't know if I'm gonna end up getting points for this, so I'm gonna be chronic again and save. I'm gonna start saving over stuff, honestly, because I've been kind of getting trigger happy with the saves recently.
What's next?
That's all the side quests, aside from the main one. So now we have 3 events to do, and might as well just do them in order.
I guess I'll keep looking. I can't give up here.
Hey there. Funny seeing you here. You look mighty busy for someone who's supposed to be on break.
Van! Thank you for worrying.
I was just passing by. Don't think too hard about it. Though since I'm here already, can always be a good boss, lend you an ear.
Thanks, I appreciate it. So, as it happens, I lost an important book of mine somewhere around here. It's been weighing on me, so I've been coming back to look for it when I have some free time.
What book did you lose?
It's a copy of one of the Sunshine Anyas volumes. You might have heard about them before. It's very popular and still in print, so I could technically replace it if I wanted to. But the one I lost was a first edition print that I got as a gift from my parents 10 years ago. It's been with me for a long, long time, and I don't want to just give up on it. It's a special book to me,
Yeah, I get it. A thing stops being just a thing when it starts becoming special to you. You just can't give up on it like that. Reminds me of when my favorite car's paint got scratched.
Right. Though, maybe you're not too far off. It's funny, though. I hadn't paid that book much mind until now. I only realized it was important to me once I lost it, I suppose.
So, any ideas on where it might be?
Oh, were you going to help me search?
Sure. I know you're keeping it away from work by searching in your free time. But I just still don't want to see my assistant down in the dumps at all. I don't work for free, though. But I guess I can give you an employee discount.
I appreciate it. With that said, I have no clue where it might be. I lost it the other day when I was out for a stroll. I was reading it at the time. I retraced my steps multiple times and asked around at the stores I stopped, but there's no sign of it.
Well, that leaves a few possibilities at least. But let's make sure I have a clear picture of things. Mind if we retrace your steps one more time?
Not at all. It might help just having another pair of eyes on it.
Who knows? Now, where do we start? We retraced the route she had previously took on her day off. Looked everywhere. Looked as far and wide. Sadly, they suck at this.
I guess it's not going to turn up after all.
Don't sweat it. I suggested doing all of this in the first place. We already looked in all the obvious spots. Might need to reconsider how we go about it.
Do you think someone stole it? I've been trying to keep my mind off of that possibility.
It might look a little beat up, but we are talking about a rare first edition here. Maybe someone recognized it and just decided to snatch it. Could just be like that stolen wallet we were tracking down before.
If that's the case, maybe we should talk to Mr. Yimai about it. I don't think contacting the police about it will help if it's been sold already.
Don't go throwing in the towel yet. I got one more idea, so let's have a crack at it. Hey, it's Van. Long time no talk. My assistant and I are tracking something down. You might just be the right person to ask. His connections.
Thank you! I'll check right away. Yes, the stain on the front cover is from when I spilled tea on it.
So it's definitely your copy, then.
It has to be. I'm so relieved to finally have it back. I'd honestly given up on ever finding it. Just who are you? Let's just say I run a bookstore on the other side of town. Oh, how unexpected it was to have you call out for me. The answer to your trouble is being right in my store's lineup. May this be fate bringing us together?
Hell no. Just hearing you say that's already given me goosebumps. But thanks anyway. I'll wire you some mirror later for your trouble.
Don't worry so much about it. I owed you one, so let's call ourselves even. Well, I'll leave the two of you be. Thank you again. What kind of relationship do the two of them have, I wonder? I'm really sorry for all the trouble helping me turned out to be, Van.
Hey, like I said, I didn't do it for free. I'll cash in the favor when you're rich and powerful. Call it an investment in the future of one of my employees. Can't have you too bummed out about it.
If you say so. I'll do all I can to deliver on your expectations then. I'm so glad to finally have my book back.
What a coincidence that one of your favorite book's protagonist is the same name as you do. Or is that why you like it so much?
It's a little embarrassing to admit it, but that's right. The reason why I asked my parents for it in the first place was because of the title. But that's just the start of it. The real reason why I treasure it so much is because I admire Agnes's character so much.
Really? Isn't she like a magician trying to blend in with society?
Yes, but what I admire is her determination. She won't stop at anything to protect what she cares about, even if it's a danger to herself. It's my comfort book. I'd always go back and read it whenever I felt like giving up. Then I'd convince myself I was a magician just like Agnes and push on.
Guess we were all children once. Though it might have rubbed off on her. She's very strong-willed herself for someone her age.
Don't get the wrong idea, I don't pretend to be her anymore.
Not that what I was thinking, but anymore does mean you used to, yeah?
Oh.
Anyway, we've still got a bit of free time left. I think I got an idea of what you could pay me with. Why not show me what kind of sweets you students buy at the department store nowadays?
I wouldn't count that as payment, but let's see.
He said nowadays like he's such a freaking old man.
I still have a lot to learn, so don't be afraid to point anything
Yippee!
out.
Connexon's stage went up, allowing you to learn something new about them. What? Considerate assistant. Oh shit, Van himself gets points. That's interesting. Wait, so what is that about? Display... Hold up. Oh, I guess it is just... You get more stats and whatnot, eh? Let's get them all done with, shall we? Already on a roll.
I feel kind of small when I'm in this part of Edith. It's so big. But why are we here?
You've been living here for a while, but you still don't have everything you need to make yourself comfy here, right? I'm your boss, so I figured I should pitch in and help with that.
Thanks for being so kind. Agnes helped me so much, buy some bare minimum necessities for my room. But you're right, I'm still missing a lot of stuff. I still have some mirror left for my move, so I'd like to buy some more things.
Should do that then. Less than I want is your dad yelling at me for not taking good care of you. You should be able to buy just about everything you could want in this part of the city. Let's start with this Orbital store first.
Got it. I've been here before, but it's always overwhelming how many ornaments they have.
Right about what you'd expect, to be honest. Since this is one of the biggest Orbital stores in the whole country. You want to look at a household ornaments first? You can even try haggling the price down a little on the expensive stuff so it's more reasonable.
I was actually hoping to look at night vision goggles for combat in the dark and security cameras. We need to make upgrading our office's defense capabilities a top priority so I can keep you and Agnes safe.
No, we don't. Maybe let's just start easy and look at the Zypha maintenance kits. That's a lot of stuff you got there.
I guess. I was planning on making some field rations for everyone. Mine are quite popular back home, so I thought they might be useful.
I mean, I'm not really planning on taking on any jobs that'll have us living out in the jungle for weeks. But I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious about them. What ingredients do you use?
A little bit of everything. Assorted grains, dried fruits, chocolate, as well as, a few other things you'll enjoy more if you don't know what they are.
That is not reassuring me in the way you think it does. I'm not putting anything in my mouth until I know what it is. Sorry, I was drinking. Whenever I go quiet when there's a line that I would read otherwise, it's probably because I'm taking a drink.
This is the gun shop? I've heard good things about the woman who runs it.
Yeah, probably gonna be your favorite spot considering your rifle blade.
I wonder if the gunsmith here could take a look at it. Thanks for waiting. There's the set of rifle blade maintenance tools and 2 cases of ammo you asked for. Thank you.
Yep. Knew you'd go more for combat stuff today.
Of course. It should always be top priority to be just stocked up on combat supplies. I do have something else I want to ask about. Do you repair rifles here?
Oh.
Of course. Why don't you let me have a look at it if you've got it with you?
Ida's?
It's this one here.
I had a feeling that's what this was about.
It's Ida's rifle. The Eisenchild ended up treating it, entrusting it to me after what happened. but it's damaged and pretty badly. She must have pushed it too much. I'd really like to have it repaired, though. You can tell just by looking at it, that owner really knew what they were doing. It's got some heavy customization, basically squeezing it dry of all the power it had. Usability be damned. That also means a bunch of parts here aren't available in the mass market. Yeah, Ida mentioned it was a special model she had since before joining the Eisenchild. I take it that's a nice way of telling us it's too much for you to handle? Unfortunately, you're right on the money. I hate to disappoint, but I'd rather be upfront about it. Please don't apologize. I'm happy that I got an expert's opinion. Thank you very much. I'm sure I'll be back again soon. Back again soon.
It's a shame she couldn't do anything to fix it. That's really cool that they just have that. That she's just kind of chilling with that type of stuff. I mean, it makes sense that she'd inherit something from Ida, but the fact that it was her gun, I mean, I guess it makes sense for a Jaeger, you know? It's okay. I had a feeling this would happen. A Jaeger's weapon is their battle partner. It makes sense no one would know it as well as she did. But I'll keep it in mind. Oh, crap. But I'll keep it in mind anyway. Maybe we can find some other way to fix it. I take it you don't know any other places you could try? Like the core you're from? Oh, shit.
Yeah, I can't go and ask them now that they've disowned me.
Besides, Ida was like a big sister to me.
I wouldn't like to just pass this duty on to just anyone.
Makes sense. Her fairy's not the only little sister she left behind. She had someone else back in her old haunt. On her old haunt Zephyr, too.
Well, thanks for coming around with me today. I'll do my best to pull my weight around now that I'm working for you.
Just don't work yourself too hard, kiddo. And
I'm gonna need your
voila.
help if I'm gonna become a real warrior one day.
There we go. Speed +5. More points for Van. And then we've got one more to take care of, and then we can get onwards with the plot. You already know how it be. Van's group decided to take a short break. Back to Montmartre.
Thanks for helping out, Van. You don't know how much I appreciate it.
Hey, no problem. That's what neighbors are for. I know you've got a lot to buy and could use a helping hand. I'm always happy to help.
Can I go with you guys? I want to come too. All right, but you have to help us if you're going to come, okay?
And don't go wandering off.
Okay, yay, shopping! We're gonna go shopping! We've got a few places to visit today. First,
I like the idea of just chilling with them even too. Man, I trust you're not going to make her carry it at all back to the restaurant, right? Be a gentleman. I am. That's what I'm here for.
Oh, you didn't have to do that, Brenda. You already gave Yume that candy the last time we came here. That was so yummy! Thank you so much! You're so polite for your age, Yume. I'm impressed. And don't you worry about it, Paulette. This is just my way of showing you thanks for making this neighborhood a better place to live in. I mean, just think about how long you've been coming here. Since before you left home, really. Though I guess you've been working at Montmartre for a while now. Hope you haven't got bored. I don't think I could. I grew up with just Dad around, so it's always been home for me. Him and his cooking. Wouldn't give that up for anything. A pleasure doing business with you as always. I'll throw in some seasonal fruits from Orid on the house. Hope you enjoy them. Oh, these look really tasty. I appreciate the offer, but I couldn't possibly take these without paying for them. Of course you can. Think of it as a loyalty bonus. I'd also like to spoil my favorite little Yume. Yay, I'm her favorite!
Ow, pipe down, you're killing my eardrums here. I fucking hate kids.
Children are just so full of energy, aren't they? I remember when you returned with her in your arms all those years ago. I was quite worried back then. Huh? But I see now there was no cause for concern. You've got a good head on your shoulders and you're strong of spirit as well. I imagine I got the former from my mom and the latter from my dad.
Huh. Interesting.
Grandpa, I'm home! I'm back!
Hey, there's my little Yume.
Oh, so... I didn't realize. I didn't even realize that the age difference between Paulette and Victor. For some reason, I thought that, you know, instead of grandpa, I didn't realize it was grandpa. I thought he was the dad, but no. I guess the age difference is kind of apparent now that I look at it more, but...
You must realize by now we're not the most ordinary family, right? I can't imagine you of all people wouldn't have noticed.
Hey, what kind of guy do you take me for? I'm not that insensitive. I know better than to go sniffing around a woman's private life.
I didn't mean it like that. We've just known each other for a long time now. I felt a little bad keeping things from you.
Nah, don't be. There's nothing to feel sorry about. If you want, you can just think of it as me repaying the favor. You guys didn't grill me for details when I first rented out the floor above yours. There was no questions asked, and I really appreciated that. I'm not gonna go digging into someone's personal affairs if they don't offer the info up first. Call it a personal policy.
Right. I've always known you to be a rather discreet and considerate man. Thank you so much, Van.
I'm just doing what any decent guy would. Not that I'm decent, but you know. But if it makes a pretty woman like you happy, I ain't gonna complain.
I was talking about our errand running just now.
Were you? Well, I'll take your word for it.
Mommy, Van, what are you doing? Come on! We're coming, sweetie. If you still have time before you have to return to work, then let me brew you some coffee on the house.
Never gonna say no to that. After the brief coffee, Van reunited with the others and resumed work.
That was fun. Let's play again, Van.
That felt more like Paulette than Yume, but hey. Van's maximum HP plus 100, office mood maker. More for the guy. Well, that was really sweet. All of that was really sweet, honestly. But now it's time for us to get onwards with the plot, I think. I don't think there's really anything else I want to do. Move to subway entrance. Oh boy. Okay, we've wrapped up other work here. Suppose it's time we handle the CID's job. Happens you will no longer be able to move freely. Okay, let me hold off then. Fine. Fine, twist my arm. I'm in a weird situation where, like, considering what happened a recording or two ago where I had to redo the whole thing, I'm kind of in, like, a weird state where I'm worried about my power going out. So this recording I might end up cutting a bit short. And that is going to... What was I going to say? So I'll probably do, like, a bit here and there, but then I'm going to end up cutting it. I'm going to try to get to, like, a 1 or 2 voice scenes, and then we'll cut it. This is the Sidon district. Our target's in the waterways underneath here.
Whoa, the air here is so different from the other districts. It's very businessy. Well, a lot of government bodies and big companies work out of here. There's a large police station over there that no doubt contributes too. The hotel over to our left is really famous and regularly hosts important visitors from abroad. How interesting. You sure know a lot about this area, Agnes. Well, I do live here. It's hard. I'd say it's natural to know a lot about the city you live in. So were we supposed to enter the underground waterway?
The entrance should be under that bridge over there. It's past 3, so it's getting late. That and we weren't exactly planning to look around this area. So let's just head straight over. Alright. Here we are.
This does look like the spot. So, we're busting the door down since it's locked?
No. Put that away. We've been given the code to open it. I think I inputted it here. Okay, come on. Doing, 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 doing. Here we are.
What a gloomy passageway. If I had to guess, it must be 20 to 30 years old.
Yeah, it doesn't look like many folks come through here. Meaning we may run into some really nasty monsters.
We should be really careful then. I'm feeling pumped already. Me too. Wait, what? Nothing makes a warrior feel more alive than a tough battle.
think I get what you mean. Skip out on practice and you'll get rusty in no time.
I see.
Same goes for dancers, performers, and the like. Why do I feel like that has some relevancy in the nearby future for me? Probably just my imagination. Slack off too long and you'll be off your game when you need it the most. Your heart and body just won't be in it.
I suppose that makes sense.
Also, make sure you pace yourself in here. Gotta save some strength for the big one we're after.
I'm raring to go.
You even hear a word I just say? I just said. Alright. Holy moly on a... Whoa! Bam! Haven't had a fight in a bit. Ow. Beep bop.
Nice. That went great.
Ah, man.
True professional.
It's nice to not have some dialogue for once so I can just talk like a normal person. Well, as normal as I can be. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. There we go. Let's see here. Let's go for Ignis. I needed some thumbnail material after all. Gotta look for it somehow. I say, but I don't know if that one's gonna have much use for that type of thing. Force Emblem. Crit plus 3%. Not bad, not bad at all.
Let's go, go, go!
She's just a giant ball of energy, ain't she?
Ain't that the truth?
Yes, she is. And a very dependable ball of energy at that.
Also very true. Kill him.
Hit him fast, Fairy.
And bye-bye.
Hey, that one felt pretty good.
You did perfect, Fairy.
Show 'em what your spirit's capable of.
Bye-bye. Nope. You can try to hit me. Doesn't mean it's gonna work. Alright, let me just...
Use a sharp activating skill.
All you on, yes.
Activating skill.
And bye-bye. I mean, we're making good progress now that I'm starting to get the hang of things finally. That is a big ass. Whoa. There we go. Go for all that.
You got this.
Vandalize.
For the main event.
Beep, bop, boop, beep, 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 bop. Sayonara, bitch. Alright, what else we got? Spark Edge. Ow.
Activating skill.
Let's see here. Let's go for Aerial Buster.
Initializing
Like how
drive.
you are.
Nice.
A boost would work here. Flames.
La na 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 ya na na da 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 da. Whoa, what's this?
Eat this.
New one. Damn! Alright.
Initializing drive. Activating skill.
Sucker. My move. All you on, yes.
Activating skill.
There we go. Easy. Razorusha.
Hollow core leveled up.
Can't go. Wait. I saw that. I was just like, I saw a structural weakness, and I'm like, I do like that there's actually like a visual tell. It wasn't like the most obvious one too. Like I recognized it, but it didn't like, compared to some other ones.
Let's finish the job.
And bye-bye.
Nice.
I'm just kind of keeping this stuff in because, you know, the longer that I have this, the longer that it takes me to finish this recording, the higher the risk that my power ends up going off, because it is just kind of a problem with this property in general that I have to deal with, you know? It's not just like a me being paranoid thing, it's been in like an ongoing problem.
All you on, yes. Have some more.
There we go.
I can live with this.
Of course, it's been a while since the power went out, and that's why I am in particular being like this.
Beginning engagement. Brace yourself. Show 'em what you're really capable of.
Bye-bye.
Now, let's finish the job. Gotcha.
Ow. Bitch.
Take this.
Keep him stunned, keep him stunned, keep him stunned. Ow.
Well, this sucks. Sucker.
Let's go for rapid burst.
Well, this
Escape route.
There we go.
This fight.
That should be good enough.
Real toll.
you picked the wrong guy to fight.
You can
Curia bomb. Got, oh my god, 3 of these bastards.
Ranged attacks.
Well, I'm definitely gonna have to fight this one off camera. That's a bit too long of a fight. All right, almost to the end of this area now. I got something cool for orbments, but haven't actually dealt with it. Waiting to open a slot first.
Whoever created them probably kept the design simple so they'd last a long time.
Makes sense. Well, this place definitely doesn't look
Makes sense
suspicious.
to me.
Random door there definitely doesn't serve any
This
purpose.
seems like a stopping point.
I then proceed to shoot it. Alright, can I... Hold up, wait. Can I not... Oh, I guess opening slots would be a bit too much here, wouldn't it? Oh, wait. Oh! Here's one I never got. Umbral Cracker. They used to call me that in college. I don't know what that even means. Crescent. Yeah, thanks. I wish I kind of knew what that means. Oh, this gives insight. Definitely want to get that. Hell yeah. Insight is like usually pretty good, at least. I don't know how many of these I want to get. Oh, here we can do this. Okay, cool. Can I get this? No, I cannot. Shit. All right, that's like the only one I really wanted, so that's too bad. All right, that's fine. That's fine. We're fine. I haven't actually cooked one of these yet.
Got it. I'll try my hardest.
Thank you much.
I did a taste test first.
Let's see here. All right. Hold up. I didn't actually heal like I should if I was sane. All right. Let's see what they've got in here.
Here goes.
What the hell is that? Oh my god. Found them. I can't believe a thing like this has been lurking under the city all this time. It won't be for much longer. This will be the final leg of today's training, so make it count.
Time for you to focus.
Alright, it's weak to earth and wind, eh? Not like I have anything that's too strong in that regard, but oh well. Honestly, Anyas is kind of like the weakest link by a decent amount, because she doesn't really have it. She doesn't have any good spells, really. It's just kind of like a bunch of default stuff.
You'll pay for that.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper
Let's see here.
Keep it up. It's
Let's go for Crest. We're just gonna start off by buffing the absolute crap out of everyone.
A boost would work here.
Bring it on.
Use a sharp boost to get
Cypher
the upper
epic.
hand. Here goes.
Certain arts will be more effective.
Flames protect us.
Alright, let's go for hit one of
A
those.
boost would work here.
Let's go for Flaming Prayer one more time. Can you not?
Here goes.
Oh Jesus, that does like no healing.
Boost to get the upper hand.
This fighting's taking a real toll.
Cypher epic.
Perfect chance.
Alright, cool. And then I have to go
Boost would
here.
work here.
Wish I had targets.
My
Then-
exhaustion's catching up.
Wish I had like literally anything that did more than one, but okay. Well, I definitely have to go for Brilliant Halo.
It'll be alright.
Boost gauge limit increased.
This'll
Let's go for this.
Bring it on.
25k. Ooh. This is like a bit.
This'll hurt.
This is a bit painful, ain't it? Plasma Sphere.
Here goes.
All that and for what? That's fine. Our defense is only going up for one more turn.
Flames.
Can't say I'm a fan of that.
Good luck.
Over here. All for you. All you.
Let me just piss him off a bit more.
Boost level maximum strength.
Flames protect us. It'll be
Go for this.
Great circle of light. Give unto us the breath of life.
There we go.
Boost gauge limit increased.
Let's see here. Then I go for this.
Chance.
This is a bit of a difficult one, ain't it? Maybe I should skip ahead, actually. This is gonna take a long while. Please die already, you fucking bastard! Die! I hate you! I've been in this battle for like 20 minutes. This thing's just way too fucking spongy. Die! Piece of shit! Keel over and perish! Oh my god, dude. Hey, got a shield 1 and a vitality drop. Phew. What a fearsome monster. I've seen worse. Have you? I fear what you've seen. That one actually made me sweat a little. You two really are something. I'm completely exhausted. We'd be way worse off right now if we didn't have you backing us up. Yeah, wouldn't guess you were a student if I didn't know better. I'm glad I could help. So, should we head back up? Definitely, I'm starving. You don't skip a beat. Let's roll.
Mission accomplished. Great job, you guys.
All that and for what? Alright, give me my points. Jeez. A lot of points take forever. Like, damn, man. Alright. The game sounds like it's forcing me to get a cutscene here, so I'm curious. Oh, is it probably that door opening to the right or something?
Huh?
The Genesis? Or the Genesis is
something
reacting?
wrong? Did anyone else see the Genesis light up just now?
On your toes, you two.
Oh, we got mocap. What the hell's going on here?
Right there.
What the hell? Who? Oh shit, it's Grimcat or whatever. Wait a second. Holy moly, that outfit.
No way.
They were not kidding about it being skimpy. Damn.
How did you notice me? Who are you people?
None of your business. But I've got an idea of who you are.
I think I recognize that hair color.
Between the silhouette of cat ears and the way she moves.
It's gotta be that Kingster Grimcat.
Who are you calling a Kingster?
I mean, can you disagree with it?
So this is that famous thief. I can't see her that well through the camouflage, but she's wearing a really tight jumpsuit. That outfit's so adult. Oh, will I be able to wear something like that someday?
That's a bit too far off in your future to worry about, you know?
Harry, stop! She's not a good role model.
This is very true.
Jeez, I've hardly known you a minute and you're already corrupting the kids.
Leave me alone! This is what Grimcat is supposed to wear.
The tail's kind of wild. But also, yeah, girl, you need to put those things away. Those are weapons you're holding in the front.
So you admit to being Grimcat.
Oh.
Wait, that voice acting was so damn funny.
So you admit to being Grimcat.
Oh.
Ooh. Hi there. You did
Fine, sure. I'm Grimcat. You got a problem with that?
maybe. I don't know. I haven't decided.
Couldn't care less if I'm being honest.
Okay, Van's different than me.
Come on, you're meeting a celebrity. Anyway, what do you want? You don't look like bracers. If you were down here, you can't be ordinary people.
I gotta say that, like, horniness aside, I don't know what you'd call it, like the parts that light up and whatnot with like the black and like the luminescent like yellow stuff, it's very interesting, and I'm not used to Trails designs having that type of stuff. It kind of reminds me of like Grendel, except with like, you know, yellow instead of blue.
Wait a minute. Are you trying to lure me into a trap?
You got it.
No, not at all. We're just here because the CID...
You're with the feds? This jerk's been asking for it since the word go. So, sorry girls, but I'm forcing my way through.
Do your worst, Toots.
Toots.
This will be great training. Few opponents are as agile as her.
I'll teach you not to underestimate me.
Yo, this music in the
Can't
back,
we
though?
talk this out?
Nope. We're fighting.
Your worst.
Get ready for a world of hurt.
Also, yeah, that, the weapon of choice, too. I wonder.
Here. Energy output at maximum.
Keep it up. It's working.
This music goes kind of crazy, though. It's a bit quiet. I might need to listen to it on my own time.
Going all in.
Well, I'm glad I have decent, I have something decent for a thumbnail. I don't know why I'm worried about that. I thought this episode was gonna have, like, nothing in it, alright?
Use a sharpness
I thought
to
we
get
were...
the upper hand.
I thought we were gonna have another episode of Jack Crap after last one. Brand. Alright, what you got?
Do your worst.
A boost would work here.
Damn.
Please.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of this theme. This shit goes kind of hard. I can barely hear it though, so I'm gonna have to listen to it on my own time. Oh my god. That sounded so dorky despite what it is.
Activating drive.
Wait, what? Did you shoot yourself?
The upper hand.
What the hell happened there?
Good luck.
Oh well. Wait, no. Yeah, here we go. the... Oh, she got charmed. I was wondering what the hell was going on there, but yeah, no, that makes sense.
It's working. You saved me. I'll take you on.
I was speeding through that. That animation looked cool, but man, could I also not tell what it was supposed to be. I don't have tier.
Blades protect us. There. Then.
All right, let's finally get some actual work done here, shall we? I say as I proceed to not have that. I've like not been doing any actual damage. What the fuck? What is happening here? I might have to restart this one. This one's kind of a bit tough. Fuck you. Hit him with it, Van.
Equal rights, equal fights. Here we go. Yoink!
I didn't even get a good look at that. Yeah, I need to restart this fight. This one's not going too well. Wish I had a better camera angle here. This is, I mean, I'm getting a decent angle of something, but not what I want.
Well, this sucks.
Real?
Hit him fast, Fairy.
All right, let's see. What are I at?
Would work here.
Blaze.
Maybe I can still bring this back, actually.
There.
You saved me.
Hit him fast, Fairy.
Wow, all that and for that. All right.
You on.
What the hell? Why can't I not attack him? Oh, it's because Fairy's corpse is in the way.
Sucks. This'll hurt.
Is corpse maybe a crass way to put it? Yes. Do I care? Not really.
I have to do something.
Go on, yes. Beat her with the stick.
Not
Shit.
now.
All right, that's fine.
I'll
Just gonna take me a
on.
bit extra time here.
Get ready for a world of hurt.
Perfect chance.
A boost
All right.
would work here.
That it would. But I'm also not smart enough to use a boost, so...
Use a activating drive. Activating drive. Do your worst.
A boost would work here.
Let's go here.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand. Activating drive.
Start getting our stats up.
Initializing drive.
You're not getting away.
Perfect chance. Use a sharp
Uh,
boost to get the upper hand.
Wait, is that...
Activating drive.
Okay, is that like a charm status?
Here goes.
Yes, it is. Okay, that is a charm status that I have to deal with, so that is not fun. Do I have Curia Bombs or anything?
Thank you. Not
You'll pay
Oof.
for that.
I'm gonna have to change the freaking difficulty.
Hit him fast, Fairy.
A boost activating skill.
Sucker.
Like, I want to finish this before it gets way too late. Hold up, is there any way for me to...
use a sharp boost to get the upper hand.
Okay, I can't retreat. Is there any way for me to, like, just retreat? Nope, definitely not that. Oh well, let me just skip ahead.
We'll talk.
Like how you are.
Somehow I got to the halfway point.
Ready for this?
I'm still on hard difficulty. I was kind of just brute forcing it and hoping to die on this attempt, but turns out brute force actually works better than you'd think. Like, I'm just kind of healing on occasion and just kind of beating her over the head with a stick, and it kind of just works. Alright, well that, however, does not work too well.
Activating skill.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand. Activating skill.
I would use the shard boost if I was smart enough to think of that. However, I am also not.
Yes.
Go for the heal.
Bring it on.
Alright, there we go. And now we need to...
A boost would work here.
Heal Van up,
Do your work.
metaphorically.
A boost would work here.
Breathe on. Activating skill. Extra. I'll take you on.
Initializing drive. A boost would work here.
Breathe on. There. Thank you.
You'll pay for that.
Perfect chance.
And bye-bye.
Activating skill.
Let's see how much of this does.
You're finished. Picnic.
I mean, not bad.
Are you kidding me?
Boost gauge limit broken.
Oh, okay. Did not have to get them all the way to 0 HP. That makes that way more manageable. Hey, I did it on hard difficulty still. Get out of here.
Not bad.
Scram, cat. You're quick on your feet. But ain't it time to close the book on this? Because I can read your every move. How about you take off that mask before I take it off for you?
If I didn't know any better, I'd think Van's the bad guy here. Maybe he wants the cash prize for information on Grimcat.
Ugh. You really get under my skin, you know that? I've had enough. It's time to pull out all the stops.
Oh shit, she's visible. You were holding back the entire time? Ain't that Trails characters for you, baby? That's what I'm here for. Look alive, she's got a battle aura. Oh.
I'm gonna put you in your... timeout.
Sorry, I'm getting a call. Jesus.
Oh, holy crap, when did it get so late? Oh, I'm in so much trouble. I hope you know this is all your fault.
You were the one jonesing for a fight. I've not heard that term. God, he's a grandpa. We won't keep you here we won't keep you here for my training if you need to go. If you're in a hurry, you should probably get going.
Yeah, I guess so. At least the two of you have some common decency. But this guy's a dirtbag, and someday I'll get him back for smearing my name.
Van's like, what a weirdo.
She's not exactly what I pictured.
Even more of a letdown than I was expecting.
There's no need to be so harsh. She was really strong, though. Even before she powered up, I could tell she was a genuine warrior.
Yeah, and she's using something that ain't a Zypho or Ramza to cloak herself.
I wonder if that has to do with why my Genesis lit up earlier.
Oh, right.
What's the matter? Footsteps. Lots of them.
Over there!
Not again.
Oh, it's the police.
What the?
Lady Luck just ain't on our side.
That's our line.
We sure run into each other often, don't we, Spriggan? How about you two and your new friend come fill us in down at the station?
Do we have to? No, like, seriously, we've already done this once. Do we really gotta do this every time?
Okay, you've made it clear that you were there on a job given to you by the CID.
And we can go, right? We're busy people, you know.
Of course you can't! How do we know that working for the CID wasn't just a cover story and you were secretly working with Grimcat?
Oh, come on. It's a cop's job to prove we're guilty, not ours to prove we're innocent. You guys sure suck at this. Maybe you should think about a career change.
Say that again!
So what? She steal something from a government building? After she told you she was coming too. But man, you still couldn't stop her. Ugh. I mean, can't say I don't feel bad for you getting screwed over like that. But don't go taking your frustration out on good law-abiding citizens.
You! A good law-abiding citizen! Besides, she only caught us off guard because she used the dark in that gas...
Nate! Even putting Grimcat aside for a moment, What were you thinking taking a student and a child into a place full of monsters? To say nothing of the dangerous-looking weapon the child had. I can explain. Yeah, that one you got a fair point with. But it's not like I told them to come with me. I was just respecting their decisions. As for the weapon, did you want us to take care of a tough CID request with our bare hands or something? I tell you, is this any way to treat people who worked for the good of their country? If you were thinking of your country, you'd be a little more cooperative with its law enforcement. Yet you never share more information than necessary. Wield deadly weapons of unknown origin, and now you're training children in combat. Hey, I didn't train her, she came like that. No one could be blamed for thinking you might be colluding with terrorists.
So are either of you feeling ready to talk now? This is getting me nowhere. Just have to give up and hope Inspector Deswani has better luck. Don't even think about it. What? I've received hostage training. You won't be able to torture a word out of me. Torture? But if you must try it, torture me and me alone. Please leave Agnes out of this. Thanks? But it wouldn't sit right with me if you were the only one who suffered. So we're gonna suffer through this together. Aw, you're so kind. No one's gonna be suffering anything. The press would have a field day. And you really shouldn't put yourselves in danger like that again, especially with shady men like that one. I'm saying this for your own good.
Dude, it's gonna be very funny when we get more people in this, because we really do just have 2 underage girls working with us. We need some other people on this crew, people that are actually of age. So it's not just like, yeah, shady guys like that dude.
Yes, I'm actually questioning them right now.
What? You're serious? What's up with that reaction? It's clearly not Renee this time. I thought this was going to be the CID again, not... Just who is that girl? Or whatever, just get out of here. You ain't gotta tell me twice. See ya. Does the fucking wave. He did it on his, literally on his way out the front door too. Man, that was a headache I didn't need. This is all that Kingster's fault.
I always knew I might find myself facing off against police one day. But I didn't expect it to happen so soon after moving to Calvard. Still can't believe I've now been interrogated twice in such a short time.
Tell me about it. Gotta be rough for a model student like you, huh?
I'm fine. I'm part of this operation now, too. Do you want me to teach you how to withstand torture in case you need it? I'm certain I'm not gonna need that. Or so I thought, I hope.
Sore? Or sore, I hope.
Anyway, why were we just allowed to go like that?
Was wondering the same thing.
So was I. Surely they aren't onto me.
Anyway, that marks the end of the day's training. Good job, both of you. How about we go celebrate?
Oh, where are we going?
It's the movie theater we walked past earlier. It's on me.
Really? Yay!
There's one movie I've had my eye on for a while, so it's as good a chance as any to check it out. And just so we're clear, I'm not being baited by the churros, okay?
Oh, I'm sure. Then shall we get going? I can't wait.
Man, we really hit the plot out of nowhere here. Golden blood. Man, that lady sure is pretty. Never seen her before. Never seen her before. Salvatore Gotti's newest work, Golden Blood. The man does it again. Sure, this story's been done 1,000 times, but it's flashy and exciting enough to cover for its lack of originality. And casting Judith Lanster as the lead was an inspired choice. Shame I couldn't see a night showing of the uncut version. At least those Mont Blanc churros were as good as they looked. Maybe I can grab some more when we go out to pick up our commemorative pamphlets.
Damn!
Wait a sec.
Hey, Van. Aren't those moves just like
It's gotta be a coincidence.
Right? There's no way.
I like how they're not even trying to hide it. They're just like, eh.
That was amazing. My heart was racing the whole time. I wasn't sure what to expect, but it was really cool. But the main character's outfit was really revealing, don't you think? Yeah, I wasn't sure where to look sometimes.
Hey, yo. Van's just like, yeah, I wasn't trying to look. Not bad for a welcoming party, I guess.
Stay in your seats. We've got a special surprise for everyone.
Huh? Oh, and there she is. Judith Lanster. Girl.
Hello, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the movie. I'm the actress who played Zoe, Judith Lanster.
She is pretty.
Judith!
Damn! That stance, though? No way, it's the real Zoe!
Talk about Lucky!
Hey, Van? Is this common at screenings nowadays?
It ain't often movie stars come greet their fans.
What a fun bonus for a welcoming party, then.
Few people get to see movie stars in the flesh.
Well, for me, the most memorable scene to shoot was the escape sequence in the climax. The rain was beating down on us, and everyone on set was soaked to the bone.
Oh shit, we just locked eyes with her?
Salvatore still made us do more than 10 reshoots.
Oh my god, the fact that they locked eyes is like, oh fuck, it's that dude.
He yelled at me, Judith, show more ass!
What?
Ass assertiveness.
What the fuck? Show more ass. That is questionable. Maybe you should, like, not work for a dude like that.
He was so persistent. I was about ready to snap by the time we finally finished for the day.
Huh. So is your deal gonna be that, like, the person you work for sucks? Is that the deal? Because if they actually said that, that is very concerning.
That was great.
I got hit by the freaking randomness of it, but...
Van, it really is her, isn't it?
I think you're right. Who would have guessed? I like how we're not keeping this under wraps. Like, we're just like, yeah, it's definitely...
Do you think we should tell the police?
I've spent more than enough time with the cops today. Agnes is just clueless. Girl does not know. Hey, yo, the music? I've been saying this a lot recently, but damn, I love this game's OST. Some of the town themes in particular are really good.
Oh, the sun's setting already.
Don't know about you guys, but I could go for some grub.
Me too. Those churros were a good snack, but I'm hungry again. You are a growing girl, after all. Does anything sound good? There are plenty of options around.
If it's a meal you're after, I would be more than happy to provide.
Oh my god, is it him? Shit.
It's good to see you again too, Mr. Arkwright.
It's actually him! Why are you here? Cut to the chase. What are you doing here?
I'm in Edith to tend to some business, namely, meeting with you.
But why with us? I'm guessing this is what's gonna end up taking us to meet what's-his-face.
My associates happen to run an excellent restaurant just down the way. Perhaps we can continue this conversation there?
Okay, but why though?
I knew something was off about him.
Oh shit. Damn, she got the shades on?
First the CID and now Heiyue?
Good old Heiyue.
It seems like he's figured out my true identity, too. I'll have to talk to Mom and Grammy about this.
Mom and Grammy. Damn, her eyes really complement the rest of her design, honestly. She's very pretty in general. I already said it, but, you know, Trails women in general are pretty. Though this game in particular really has a, between like her and Elaine. Hello. Hello, Sao. How are you?
My name is Sao Lee, president of Heiyue Trading Limited. It's a pleasure to meet you both.
Hello, White Orchid Dragon.
Heiyue? Isn't that...
Whatever you're thinking, you're probably right. Some see me as the protectors of Easterners everywhere. But if you ask me, they're the biggest crime syndicate in the whole Republic.
Ours is an organization of many faces.
If you don't mind my asking, what can we do for you, sir? I've gathered that you and Van are acquainted, at least.
Awfully kind way of putting it. This guy's given me 2 jobs for Hayaway before. The mirror was good, but he was using me plain as day both times. Frankly, I was hoping I'd never have to see his mug ever again.
You wound me, Mr. Arkwright. Personally, I see great potential for a mutually beneficial relationship between you and me.
I hate this guy, I hate this guy, I hate this guy, I hate this guy.
Might I explain our predicament while we wait for dinner to arrive? The truth is, I'd like you to visit Longport on my behalf.
Longport, okay.
I think I know this one. It's down south, right? That's right. Longport, sometimes referred to as the Dazzling City, is on the southern coast of Calvard. It's the second most populous city in the Republic and quite famous for its grand eastern quarter.
And for being Hayaway's home turf.
You see, trouble has been brewing on our doorstep.
Home turf? Well, now I'm really excited. Hayaway is like a big thing, and, you know, you get to see glimpses of it in Crossbell, but this is the first time getting to get a big glimpse.
And not the kind we can simply ask the police or guild to address, mind you.
Makes sense.
Nor can our organization commit fully to addressing it so suddenly. And with all that in mind, I think what we need is a Spriggan's touch.
Hell no. This reeks of A's bullshit to me.
Your nose is as sharp as ever, I see. Indeed, last month Almada set up a dummy company in Longport's new town. Ever since, people seemingly in their employ have been picking fights with us at every turn. The growing scale and severity of the conflicts means that we can no longer overlook their meddling.
You mafias can take each other out for all I care.
Come now, surely you can understand the difference between us and the likes of Almata. We are the great equalizer of Calvard's underworld.
I'm not too good with math. What do you mean?
Unlike most criminal organizations, we at Hayaway understand the value of order. Yes, our activities are not always above board in a legal sense. But we have principles. To uphold those principles, we crafted a set of rules. For example, the trade of highly addictive drugs and human trafficking are strictly forbidden. We kindly ask that other criminal groups follow our rules too. This is how the Republic Underworld has remained stable to this day.
So all the other groups do what you say because you guys are the strongest. Meaning Hayaway plays as much a part in keeping order here in Calvard as the police or the guild.
I still hate him though.
Precisely. I must say, Mr. Arkwright, you've gathered some promising assistance.
You're too kind.
But now that structure has fallen apart.
Correct. As Almada's risen to power the last few years, they've become more and more rebellious. Its members have committed no shortage of atrocities, yet they show no remorse. They are challenging our control, and now lesser criminal organizations have begun to follow suit. Thankfully, none pose a significant threat. Not yet, anyway. However, if in the future Almada manages to wrest control from Hayaway, all bets would be off. The rules would be rewritten, if not simply thrown out entirely. I could go on, but you undoubtedly understand the potential consequences by now.
So what are your honchos planning to do?
The elders want our offensive to be swift and sure.
Why are you voiced again all of a sudden? That came out of nowhere.
To that end, we must approach with caution. Almada is no longer the fledgling organization they once were. Our timing and avenue of attack will need to be chosen carefully. We cannot allow their taunting to bait us into rash action.
Figures.
That said, one of our associates is nothing but rash.
Oh, let me guess on who.
He's a charismatic young man who's on track to join Hayue one day.
I have bad news about that part.
But I'll hold my tongue for now. We can discuss the rest once you've eaten and agreed to help.
Look, I can get where you guys are coming from, but this sounds like a major pain in the ass.
Again?
No?
Anyway, this is a lot to chew on, so how about we pick this up back tomorrow?
That won't do. I leave for Crossbell first thing tomorrow morning.
Of course you do.
I need your answer here and now. That tortured look on your face has me optimistic about your reply.
Yeah, and you're an asshole.
I should mention, though, you'll merely be on deck in case my other helper chooses to decline.
Your other helper? You're a real son of a bitch, you know that? Is the situation really that bad?
More or less.
I'm not sure what they're talking about anymore, but it doesn't sound like it's going well. Indeed, I'm not sure what Van will choose to do.
Who?
This appetizer features the finest Central Eastern dried fruits, sourced from Valis and prepared using a secret recipe. Please, help yourself to as much as you'd like.
Is this really dried fruit? Not like any I've ever had.
Hang on, I ain't done with... We're always getting strong-armed into this shit. Have good food, now do my job. Whoa! Woshi, it's a double Yoshi exploshi.
It's so sweet and flavorful, yet fresh and juicy like it was just picked, too. Popping gummy, juicy!
Bro is going through like 50 emotions right now.
This is an extremely rare delicacy that even we struggle to procure.
Oh, he's gonna ask to pay it back or some shit.
Should you decide to help, I'll see to it that you receive a care package containing 16 varieties of dried fruit.
This fucker.
That's on top of your monetary compensation, of course. Consider it a token of our appreciation.
Sao, you are a bastard, but you are a glorious one.
So, do we have a deal?
And then we cut off screen because we didn't have to go through him agreeing to all that. Oh, bye Anyas. Right, she does not live with us compared to these two. These two are in the same building, however. I like that we actually show her getting on like the subway. That's the first time we've like seen this subway actually. Have a good night, Fairy. See ya, Van. Man, well, that asshole really knows how to jerk people around. Guess you don't get a fancy nickname like White Orchid Dragon for being a slouch. Everyone's gotta have their Chun-Yi title. I wonder if Van's gonna get like a big title eventually, or if it's literally just gonna be Spriggan. Because, you know, Trail's characters always gotta have some funky-ass titles. And I know there's gonna be a bunch in Calvert too, but I wonder as to what. Well, that should do it. Dingo and Brahmati will take care of everything while I'm away. It's an early start tomorrow, and we're gonna be out for 2 or 3 days after that. Suppose it wouldn't hurt to hit the town for a bit before turning in. Oh my god, am I actually free? It's been crazy having to corral 2 employees while on the job. Could go catch a movie. Haven't gone by myself in a hot minute. Though something smells a bit off in the city tonight, and it ain't old popcorn. Walk around Edith at night as Van. Locations are not available at night, but there are hidden quests that can be found and connection events to enjoy. Finish up for the night by selecting finish nighttime activities at the desk in the office. Interesting. Alright. Well, I would do that, but I think first off... Oh, fuck, I shouldn't have walked out here. I recognize that bike. Whoa!
Sorry to bother you while you're out.
Hermes?
But still, I'm glad I caught you.
I only know one woman that looks and sounds like that. Good to see you, Hermes.
Evening, Arkride. Don't think I've seen you since I took on that little delivery job earlier.
Guess so. Thanks for that. You were a big help. I don't think I asked you to come pick up anything tonight, though. I can't be going senile this young, so what's up? Your CID buddy had something he wanted to give you. Said it was thanks for taking care of some wanted monster, and that he was throwing in a little something extra like you asked. Here you go, all yours. Shade! An arts driver. Nice, that'll come in handy. Hell, I'm surprised he took me seriously. Not that I'm complaining. I don't know what the deal is between the two of you, but it's probably a sign that he trusts you enough to rely on you. Anyway, my job here's done. Thanks for getting it to me. I appreciate you doing this on a night like this. All in a day's work. Actually, there's something else I wanted to tell you since you're here, Arkride. I just started a new delivery service I'm offering only to my most loyal customers. If you need food, meds, weapons, whatever, just ask and I'll run and go grab it for you. Sweet deal, right? Yeah, that is real convenient. Of course, nothing's free. Give me my commissions, bitch. But if that works for you, just hit me up whenever you need someone. Yada yada yada. Got any questions? Nah, all's clear. Expect me to take advantage of it in the future. Looking forward to it. She is also pretty, even if I can't see her face. Alright, for real this time, that is everything. We've got... Oh, shit! Yo, we just spend time with Elaine, let's fucking go! And Dazwani. That all seems very awesome. I like that we have limited stuff at night, though. That's very good. Alright, anyways, saving game. Saving game. Thank you very much for watching. We actually got quite a bit done today. I'm really excited to see what ends up happening with Judith and whatnot. And whatever the heck's happening with Grimcat, who could it be?
Well,
I know, that's my thought. I'm trying to think of who it could be too, Van. Oh shit, we can go check on our... Yeah, we can see the truck. And then there's a second one. I wonder what that could be. But yeah, we're gonna call things there before my power ends up going out. So, thank you very much for watching, and next time on Trails Through Daybreak, we will go and do everything there is to do around town. At night. At night. Adios, ciao, and bye-bye. Signing off until next time. Ja, matane.